Okay, let me make a quick video about this because apparently people struggle with this, how I do this boost, how I get around the corners and the newer ending. So instead of doing this hard strafe and then this very hard strafe where people struggle a lot with, you come over here before the last strafe there, and then you just sprint jump, not crouch jump. I don't know why I press crouch over here, and you do a boost from here over there. You don't want a direct hit because that hurts like crazy. So you come into the corner and you look for this dot. It's around here where this really dark spot is, and then there's another dot here, but around here. Don't aim to the right of it, left of it. Right is fine, but just aim on the dot. Then you sprint backwards, jump and shoot. And then you crouch. You don't move your mouse. Like this. And you land here, as you can see. So from here, if you see, if you look more left on the lineup, you hit this one. If you look a little bit more right, you just go here, which is totally fine. So from here, before you move your mouse, you just crouch ABH once backwards, which makes you end up around here. So let me show. See? And, shit, I meant to be over there. From here, still looking the same direction, roughly this, I think. So here you jump again, ABH, but what you want to do is you want to turn a little bit to the left. Stay crouched. Don't try to look like this. This works, but it's really, really bad. Because then you have to get over there. If you do it correctly, it will look like this. Even that was too much turning, as you can see, but I still made it. You can then AFH from here around to there. But correctly, it should look like this. Oh, you can come around here. You can even actually sprint in the air. You can also do a stand-up while hitting the corner like this. I actually turned too far there again. Still worked, as you see. You really should not be struggling with this. I didn't even have to crouch here. So from here on, depending on where you land, kind of matters, but you can figure this out. You want to do standing hops or crouch hops. It doesn't matter in this one. Careful of this. And you want to end up like around here. All of this should be fine. Let's say around this last pin or whatever this is. So what you want to do here is the exact same thing. Standing crouch doesn't really matter. Crouch can be finicky if you're too far away. You can get stuck in the corner. So standing can actually be a bit further away. Mess around with this. What you want to do here is turn like this. Like almost full around. Don't go completely backwards, obviously. Just like this. So you go into this and launch off this. The moment you launch, you can turn around, and if you do it standing, you can immediately sprint and control yourself because you have low enough speed. If you do it crouched, I think there's a small delay when you can sprint, so that might make it a bit harder, but yeah. Let me show you. As you can see, I didn't actually turn that far, so I kind of went more forward, which again, you have to adjust with how good you are at AFHing. And from here on, this is still done. From here on, you can just do the old stuff, obviously. But you can also do 2 hops or 3 hops, depending on where you land, and go all the way over here. And even then, it doesn't end. This is where the hard stuff starts. You technically want to AFH kind of like this slightly, so you get a launch of this angled area, which allows you to get all the way over here. You can take some damage here, it's fine. Like, especially if you have as much as I have right now. If you are too high up, you can use this to land. Oh yeah, this is the hardest one, I would say, because getting an AFH off here is kind of finicky. if you use plus strafe, I would recommend coming over here crouched and manually standing up above this, and then use a plus strafe. Manual stand-up hops are much easier with plus strafe than the normal ones. Because toggle lock, sometimes you're too high to hit that standing, sometimes you hit this. But if you crouch and manually untime, manually do this, should be okay. I actually do this with S-step because kind of suck at this with plus strafe, but yeah, whatever. So, okay. Okay, let me show you in one go. Well, with the safety stave in the middle, because this is a hard strat. I slowed down really hard there. And yeah. And you basically want to AVH into the wall, sort of. I need to actually hit the AVH though. You do not have to do this. If you have enough HP to survive 2 grenades, which you normally have for the other route, so if you can't do the other route, if you can't shoot 2 grenades in your face, you can't do the other route either. You can do the rest with just nade boosts. But that's obviously slow. Oh my god, can I jump? Can I stop holding? I'm not going to try this for too much longer. I just want to move on to the next part. Can I get this? Why am I just not getting speed here? Well, anyway. Oh, do I have enough? This is hard. 50 is actually enough. So let me just get there. Oh, almost. If you get the launch, avoid this beam. Go around it. And you should be fine. 48 is also cool. So, just like normal, maintain your speed from the grenade boost, obviously. If you go too high, you can land on this. And then you want to go straight here. And into this wall, just like before, this angle. Backwards. And crouch, standing, doesn't matter. And it will launch you around the corner. The left side where you need to be for the next part. You can also do the next part starting from standing, by the way, so it's not that bad. Yeah, you can also do this forwards, but it's... Where am I? Oh. But it's not as easy, I would say. Oh, 45 is relatively hard. And then here you just go straight all the way. And right before the end, you turn a tiny bit into this wall, so you ramp up, like it's a ramp. So you hit this ramp, but at the top. You don't want to get the full ramp because that slows you down. And then just, this part is exactly the same. So don't say stuff like, this is harder. This is the exact same launch. Actually, this is easier than this launch back there. Because on this one, you only have to avoid this. While on this one, you are in the corner. You have to avoid this and this, right? And then go here. So technically, this should be easier. Just want to point that out. And, well, with forward, you can see this is really awkward. That's why I want you to do it backwards. And as long as you can survive a grenade to the face. This might be bad. 41 is pretty low, I think. Let me actually make a save after this. Why am I flying away? Okay. From here on... well, from there on, that's basically the same as the other one. I mean, I guess I can show it. So, let me just, where's the save? Exactly, or no, don't tell me I saved. Okay. Oh, damn, this is actually not enough HP, huh? Well, I guess you can shoot grenade a bit lower. Should work. Just like with the other launch. You should have more HP than I have. And there we are. Up here. 45 HP I had left, now I have 3. If you have more HP left, this is just an addendum. This is not something I condone. This is just something that Maxim came up with for this, once you come up here. But obviously you can do the same one like before, go all the way back and then just do it the other way around because it's on this side. But you can, if you have enough HP for sort of a nade boost, and you have your grenade left over because you didn't use it before for the curve around the corner, then you can start from getting up here. Like you can go all this way. AFH into this corner, I think standing, so you would have to toggle lock up. And then shoot the grenade somewhere down here so it barely hurts you. So I think he has done it with, I could be wrong, 18 HP. But it gets harder and harder, obviously. And you can make it all the way up without going all the way back. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Where am I? Let me show you again. If this is actually easy. If I can actually AFH. And I'm up here. Just have to get used to how to shoot a grenade, just like with the other one. This is the exact same launch, except you only have one ceiling to worry about. Well, and the railroad, but that's the same for the other one. So I guess it's 2 versus 3 ceilings. Oh yeah. I hope this helps a lot. This route is not hard, especially the beginning. If you want to do this the beginning without going in one go, like I show, you obviously can't. You obviously can't do that. You can just break it apart. But getting around the corner that way feels a lot easier to me. Like I can barely do the normal way that everyone did so far. But I also see people fail constantly, reload. This one, I'm consistent. I can just do it on command. So yeah. Good luck.